Welcome to Yehoshua's weekly Zohar Shiur, where the Zohar continues until the revelation of Mashiach ben David. May it be soon and in our day. The passage that we'll be looking at today is on the weekly Parsha of Balak, Zohar for Parshat Balak, and the title is All the Members of the Yeshivah Gathered to Study the Trial. And this section tells us about the trial after death, and we learn that the angel Metatron, who is the head of the Yeshivah of heaven, pronounces the sentence over everything. The spirit of the person is raised up by two appointees. As it enters, it approaches a pillar of glowing flame that stands there, covered in the air of the wind that blows in that pillar. And now many that are raised up there. Since for all who study Torah and have new insights about her, the matters are immediately written and recorded for those members of that yeshiva. Then all the members of the yeshiva come to see him, and those two appointed, mentioned above, exit and raise him up above to the yeshiva of the firmament. He immediately approaches that pillar mentioned above, where he is dressed in that garment mentioned above. After dressing in those garments, he enters into the yeshiva, and the members of the yeshiva observe him. If the matters of new insight are appropriate, happy is he, since all the members of the session will adorn him with many laurels. If it is something else, meaning to say that it does not follow the paths of holiness, woe to him, to that embarrassment and shame. He is pushed outside and goes to stand next to the pillar mentioned above, until they bring him in for trial and judgment. May the merciful one save us. There are others who are raised up there when the Holy One, blessed be He, is in a disputation with the members of the yeshiva, whether the item is permissible or prohibited. They say, "Who shall decide the law? Here is so-and-so, the wise man from this world. Let him come and determine this matter, how to carry out the law." Then they raise that wise man up there, and he decides by evidence that legal dispute between the Holy One, blessed be He, and the members of the yeshiva. There are others that are raised up there for trial and are judged there to be refined and purified. Rabbi Yossi said to him, "If so, it would seem that a person leaves and departs this world without trial. If he does depart by trial, that is, he already was judged above. Why then is he on trial a second time in the yeshiva of the firmament?" He replied to him, "That is the way I was taught, and so I heard. Surely a person who departs from this world is judged. However, prior to entering the presence of the righteous, he is raised for a second trial, for a decision in that yeshiva of the firmament. At the yeshiva of the firmament stands the appointee of Gehenna to prosecute. Happy is the one who is found guiltless in that trial. If not, that appointee of Gehenna takes him when they hand him over to him and slings him downward like someone who hurtles a stone with a sling. As it is written, "And the souls of your enemies, them shall he sling it out as out of the hollow of a sling." 1 Shmuel 25:29. The appointee throws him into Gehenna, and he receives his punishment corresponding his sentence. Come and see. And he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Hashem. Zechariah 3:1. Means that they have raised him up above for trial in the Yeshivah of the firmament after he was gone from the world, standing before the angel of Hashem. That is the same youth, meaning the angel Metatron that is called youth, who is the head of the Yeshivah in the Yeshivah of the firmament, and he pronounces the sentence over everything.